I hate every one of these people. It's pretty cool. All right, guys, so here it is, the morning of the competition. I'll be honest with you guys, I am tired. We were up late last night, just having a good time, hanging out, getting stuff ready for everybody, and this morning came early, so I am so excited. There's always something whenever there's a big culminating event, and this morning Nick is in the hospital. We have absolutely no idea what went on. He woke up and then fell down because apparently he was still sleepy. So he's in the hospital right now, and then after that, so that kind of throws a wrench into the plans. But as always, we drive on, we figure it out, adapt, overcome, go back to bed. So, you got back from the hospital.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
I feel better.
You want me to hit you in the mouth?
No, that probably wouldn't help in this situation.
Dude, so everything okay?
Yeah, I think so. I think they basically just said I was a little dehydrated.
Yeah.
And just caused my body to get off on me.
It happens when you hang out with someone as awesome as me. It tends to just pull liquid water out of people. It happens. It's okay. Hey, it happens to everybody. It used to happen to me before I was this awesome. And then now it's just...
And you have me that you call on when everybody gets hurt.
Yeah. And
that's Team Doctor. Without that woman, I literally would be dead right now. Dead. All right, guys, so I still do not have a voice from screaming at this competition. If you guys listen to the background noise, you'll always hear me yelling. It was actually a really cool experience for me because I've never been a judge at a strongman competition, and the reason why is because I'm always coaching my athletes. Every show that I go to, I have athletes in. And number one, I don't think it's fair to, number one, judge for people that are kind of my own athletes, but then number two, it really just, I like to run around and help as many people as I possibly can. So there are people here that were from my gym, people that were there from Joey's gym, people who traveled from New York, people traveled from Boston, people traveled from all over. And I just tried to make it so that I could coach every single one of them, and that's why I ran around with a video camera the entire time and tried to get as many of you as possible. Guys, I know I did not get all of you. I really, really tried to. If you guys were watching me at all during the competition, you saw me run around like a chicken with my head cut off, just trying to help as many people and just trying to get as much footage as possible, because I think it would be really, really cool if I were in your guys' position and did a competition. For somebody that has kind of helped me along the way on YouTube, for me to show up on their channel would be pretty neat. So I would really like if any of you show up on this. I'm really happy about that, and you guys can see yourselves competing. You guys all did just an amazing job. If there's one thing that I can say, this competition was made for people who are just getting into strongman. There were definitely some seasoned competitors there, but there were a ton of novice class and women's class, and a lot of people that get kind of a little bit overlooked in the strongman world because they're not 6'8" and 500 pounds and moving 1,000-pound deadlifts. But these are people who want to compete. They go to their gym every single day and just get after it for situations like this where no one's going to care. They're not winning money. They're not winning fame. They're not winning prestige. They're literally just there to try to push themselves and support each other. I can say that without a doubt, this competition, there were more people cheering for each other, and I just can't thank you guys enough, because that is what makes competitions good or competitions bad. It's not winning or losing. It's what you can walk away with, and hopefully you guys walked away with a couple more friends, learned something, and just had a really good time. And guys, to be completely honest, most people spend the rest of their lives after they leave high school never competing in anything, and they just push that stuff on their children. They start living vicariously through others, whether it be people on a TV playing football or their kids out on the baseball field or whatever the case may be. But it's a rare thing to see an adult step up, put their pride on the line, put their ego on the line, and just get it done. Say, who cares where I finish? I'm just going to give it my all, give it my everything, and I'm just going to try to have a good Saturday. A Saturday that was spent not sitting on a couch, living vicariously through other individuals, but one that was made by yourselves. And guys, I could not be prouder of each and every single one of the competitors. All of you held yourselves with such awesome it was amazing to see you guys competing, amazing to see you guys supporting each other. I can tell you guys this, there was so much heart at this competition. If you guys ever make it out to my gym, we care about form, but less than most other places. Like, if you guys can get it there, I am just happy for you. There's a lot of stuff in this video you guys are going to see where people are just eking out reps and giving it all. And I'll be honest with you guys, when I see that, I get 1,000 times more excited than I would be for someone who's just repping things out. When people really have to work for it, you guys can hear the crowd just get behind them. It is just so awesome to see a human will, just all heart, when there is absolutely no chance of that thing going up, and yet they're still going after it. And against all of my better judgment, a lot of people ended up getting reps that I really didn't think they were going to get, which does not happen often, people. So congratulations, you guys surprised me. To everyone who helped out at this event, I'm thinking of our head judges. Dave was the head judge of the tire flip. Nick was the head judge of the overhead press. We all kind of jumped in for stones. Billy was running the keg event. And then, of course, the car deadlift was run by Jeff. And I hope all of you felt like the judging was fair. I truly think all of it was fair. I think they actually gave a lot of reps that maybe didn't deserve to get given, but you know what? At a strongman competition, I'd rather see people get reps than not get reps. And if someone truly, truly worked their butt off for that rep, I'll be honest with you, I tend to give it to them as well. So just really, really cool, man. To each and every single one of those head judges, I just need to say thank you, guys. They ran that event themselves. So when you came up to the car deadlift, I had no hand in it. Joey had no hand in it. That was 100% Jeff running that thing, deciding weights, deciding reps, getting people going on warm-ups, everything. And I can honestly say I'm beyond proud of my Never Safe family and all my friends and all my training partners who helped out this event. To everyone from Joey's gym who helped out, I cannot thank you guys enough. I know especially you keg handlers who had to run all those keg back. Thinking of you, Olu. And I'm sorry, I'm passing on your name here, but you are Joey's uncle, and man, you guys did more work than just about anyone on the day. You guys carried a lot of kegs, a lot, and the day could not have gone as smoothly or nearly as quickly without you guys, because the keg event took longer than anything, and it was so good to have great helpers. The guy, Rob Howe, who is the state chair of PA, because this competition was held in Colmar, Pennsylvania, but the state rep for that actually reached out to both Joey and I. There he is in the background, right behind Galen there. Guys, that guy was beyond impressed with all of your performances, and number two, with all the judging and all the helpers. He said he's never been part of a competition where there was so much encouragement and so many athletes were cheering for each other. So guys, that is exactly what I wanted out of a competition of mine. It's not about who wins or who loses or who gets that national invite. It's about supporting each other and just being an awesome person. And hopefully all of you walked away a little bit different. I always talk about that in my videos, just walking away from competition different, because guys, it's not something that happens all the time. Now, granted, some people compete a lot, but for most fits, it's usually 3-4 times a year. So each and every time, it is a big culminating event. And I talk about the doorknob when you leave your house, guys. When you touch that doorknob for the final time, what I do before every single show is I touch that doorknob and I say, I will not walk back through this door the same person. I will do something today, whether it be getting 2 extra reps on the car deadlift when I didn't think I'd get it, whether it be being super nice to somebody, whether it be helping somebody out, doing something. But I always make it a point that if I leave for a big culminating event, that I do not walk back through my door and touch that doorknob the same person. And if you guys do that, that is truly the only way that you lose. Strongman is all about win or learn, guys. You step in there, whether you won, you lost, you got reps, you didn't get reps, it doesn't matter. It is not a loss, guys. What is a loss is if you walk away from this and go, oh, well, this isn't for me, or I'm not good enough for this, or whatever the case may be. There are so many people that you're looking at in this video who didn't think that this sport was for them. They thought they'd never compete. They thought they'd never podium. They thought they'd never do anything with this sport because it wasn't them, and here they are on the podium. So if you did not do as well as you wanted, all that I can tell you, man, is back it up, revamp your training, get some programming, get to a good gym with the implements like the Lion's Den, or come down to my gym, do whatever you guys have to do to get to where you want to be. But I'm telling you, this sport welcomes all people. As you guys see, there's not a ton of really huge, big, fat guys like you see in the pro strongman circuit. No offense, pro strongman. But there's just people in weight classes. There's little skinny girls. There's teenagers. There's all types of body types, all types of personalities, all types of styles, all techniques. But everyone gets it done, and they do that by supporting each other and just helping each other out. So, guys, if you did not do as well as you want, don't sweat it, man. I just came off nationals where I zeroed my first event and didn't even get one rep, and spent many thousands of dollars to go out there and not get one rep. So, guys, it happens to everybody. Revamp, rework, get back to the drawing board, and start training to get better and better. I was so amazed at so many people during this competition, just the will, the heart, seeing people do things that they didn't think they could do. And there were so many people, so many novice people have never touched a car deadlift. And we set up the car deadlift in a way where We used a different car deadlift for the ladies so that there was a little more leverage on their side. And we actually set up a car, lifted it up a little bit. And so at our competition, a bunch of women were able to deadlift a car, which if you guys have ever been to a big event where there is a car deadlift, 99% of the time the women do not get it. They have to go to a tire or something like that. So seeing some women pick up a car is one of the most amazing feats of strength that you ever see. We had 2 women in middleweight, one of which was Galen, who I believe got the car 13 or 14 times in a minute. And then the other one was Teresa, who ended up getting the car, I think, 5 or 7 times in that minute. So middleweight women, not even heavyweight women, deadlifting a car, it's just such a beautiful thing, such an amazing thing. We're really going to work on that so we can get some lightweight women deadlifting a car too, because it is just such a cool thing and just such a cool opportunity for those women, because you think about deadlifting a car, it seems like something you'd never ever be able to do in your life. But with training and enough hard work and enough heart, trust me, you can get there. It's not for everybody. You need to work harder than the average bear, but if you do, you can get it done. Here's Rebecca getting some awesome overhead press done. I'm not sure where she finished there. Here is Todd. He is actually the guy who was running U.S. Nationals. So if you guys are going there, you guys are going to see him. And
I just had back surgery in the fall.
And has beautiful pants. He did have some beautiful pants, though, I do have to say. Here's Teresa to get some keg. Guys, the only thing that I think may have been a little off in this competition might have been some of the keg weights for the middleweight men and the lightweight men. The heavyweight men did not struggle. None of the women really struggled on their kegs. The heavyweight men did not have a problem. So, guys, I apologize for that. We did test it. We lowered the keg bar a little bit, but maybe it was a little heavy. So, guys, I do apologize for that. But for those of you who rallied and got it done, I'm super proud of you. Thank you guys so much for doing that. Everything else I think was pretty good. Most of the reps fell somewhere between 1 and 10, which is really good. The car deadlift may have been a little bit light, so some people got really high reps on that, but then some people zeroed it. So car deadlift's a tough thing to kind of gauge weights on because there's such a large learning curve, because it's not a deadlift, it's not a squat. It is a some abomination of those two getting together and creating that. But it's a different thing. And the first time you ever pull in a car, it is impossible to move. So if it was your first time ever doing it because you're a novice competitor, trust me, the second time you pull in a car, you're going to have better success. The third time, you're going to be knocking it out. Fourth time, you're going to be competing. So again, guys, just stick with it. The car buries everyone. Stones bury everyone. Kegs bury everyone. The Continental Cleaner Press buries everyone. But I was really glad that we went with the 2-axle style, the lighter axle for 1 point and the heavier axle for 2 points, because it really was able to get some people who could not have gotten that heavier axle. They were able to get some points on the board. They didn't zero the event, so I was very, very happy about that. Here's Dave Johns. He is actually a world record power lifter. He trains as part of our crew, and this was actually, I think, his first or second strongman competition, so that guy's going to be coming, guys. You're going to have to watch out for that guy. Here is actually for the win of the Masters class. This rep right here wins the Masters class. Really super impressive.
All right, good right! Forward! Go right, go!
How you doing, Em?
Wonderful.
You have a good day?
I am. Are you?
I'm tired. I'm very, very tired. What is happening? I'm way too tired for that nonsense. We just got done with the LIONSATE Classic, and it was seriously such an amazingly awesome time. But I'm way too tired for that yelling stuff. I don't really have much of a voice left. Coach Joe doesn't have much. No one has a voice left. It was so much energy, such a good time, and just thank you guys. Thank you guys for everything you guys did. Thank you to everyone who helped us put this on. Thank you to each and every single competitor. Thank you to each and every single person online who's watching this. It just, it's something I've wanted to do for a very long time. So it being such a great success really does mean a lot. I'm too tired to really think correctly right now, but it was so awesome meeting all of you. I'm so humbled, and I was so amazed by you guys' performances, what you guys were able to do. Watching girls pick up cars, watching guys lift stones for PRs, just so many amazing things going on, and just such positivity, and the way everyone treated each other, and the way all of you came up to me and talked to me and the other coaches, and you were respectful. It just, Thank you. And now I guess you guys are wondering what is coming up next. So Coach Joe and I are definitely going to try to put on this same exact strongman competition, different events, but same exact time, same name, everything a year later. So if you guys did compete this year, hopefully you guys will sign up for next year. You guys will be able to do it, and hopefully we'll get a bunch of other people because it was such an amazing time. I'm blown away right now. Also, I'm going to be holding a competition at my gym very, very soon in the next couple months. I need to set it all up and do all that. That's going to be another amount of thing. I will say about competitions, they are 1,000 times harder to run than you'd think they would be. So for all you guys who like to complain about competitions, I'm there with you. I always ask, why did they do this? Why was this like that? Why was this like that? And granted, there are a lot of stupid mistakes that could get cleaned up if people cared. But I will tell you the truth, it is a lot of work. So to every promoter that I've ever competed in one of your shows, I just want to say thank you for all the hard work and all the effort, because I didn't realize how much it was. So it really does mean a lot. You guys continue growing the sport. I hope that I can put on good shows in the future. I'm so happy about this, and I thank everyone from Rob Howell and his wife who came together. We couldn't have done this without them. Dave, Billy, Nick, Jeff, all of you guys just were amazing judges. All the people who were helping, Em, Elena, Kat, all of you who were doing everything, all the rep counters, all the timers, everything just was absolutely amazing. I know I left people's names out, so I'm sorry guys, but I'm shocked. So yeah, we're gonna get on the road, then we need to unload all of the equipment back at the gym, take the trailer back to the farm, then I need to go pick up Kona, and then I'll finally get home. It'll probably be around midnight by the time I'm there. It is currently, I think, around 3. Our entire competition got over in about 3 hours. We got 65 people through in 3 hours, so it ran very efficiently. It was pretty cool. That is something I've always liked about shows, is when they ran efficiently, and I still have a Saturday afternoon and evening to celebrate the competition, go out with friends and stuff for food and things like that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys had fun. We definitely had fun putting it on. I thank you guys so much. Each and every one of you competed, each and every one of you helped me, each and every one of you watching this. It means so much to me, guys. It really, really does. This is a dream that's been a long time coming, so it really does mean a lot to me. Again, thank you. I will catch up with you guys later in the week, but until I do, go out, do something amazing, guys. Keep working hard, and I'll catch up. Be nice. Be nice to each other, and I'll catch up with you guys then.